I am I am Sananda, and I come to be with you at this time in these times of great changes that are right on the cusp of coming into fruition. Know that you are the catalyst for all these changes. You, each one of you, as individuals and as a collective, you are bringing about these changes everywhere as the way showers. And know that these changes are going to become more and more rapid in the times ahead. In your next year, major changes will be here, will be coming. But I do not want to interfere with that which will be your New Year's Eve call that is coming up, where those changes will be spoken of in more depth, somewhat in a sense of prediction, but always in a sense of possibility and potential. And that is what you are all looking at now, possibility and potential moving forward. Everything, everything that you have known in the past will become much, much different as you move forward. But that is the way it needs to be. For as you have heard many times, the third dimensional expression, the so-called reality of the third dimension, you will more and more realize it is simply an illusion that you have all created together. But just as you have created this third dimensional illusion, you will be able to create the new fifth dimensional and beyond expression and that new reality that will no longer be an illusion because you will be the creator of it. So know that as the times move ahead here, know that you are the creator and do what you can to create. Create with your very thoughts. Your thoughts create. Your thoughts lead to belief. And once you begin to believe, then a knowing comes over you. And once that knowing is there, then anything, and I do mean anything, becomes possible because it is part of the potentiality of the higher expressions, the higher consciousness expressions. And that is what you are all moving toward. That is what you came here for. You that volunteered to be here in this time, in this expression, as the third dimensional illusion collapses. And yes, indeed, it shall collapse. That is how it must happen. For those that are not ready for the changes will not become a part of those changes. And you have heard this before. The separation of the wheat from the chaff. That is what you are looking at moving forward. But it is all a part of the creation expression that is what you came here for. To bring this about, to bring these changes forward, to bring the truth forward. And the truth is coming forward everywhere and will continue to do so. And again, those that are not ready to hear the truth will not accept it. But those of you that came here to realize the truth, to bring the truth forward, you are the ones that shall move forward in this new expression of your creation. I am Sananda, and I leave you now in peace and love and oneness, and that you continue to move forward day to day, moment to moment, but being in that now moment more and more, and realize that the past does not hold you back anymore unless you allow it to do so. Move forward, always move forward. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om. Greetings to you. One who serves here, Shoshana is here, and we are ready to assist you in your questions if you have them. And before we do, though, we just wish to say that we are looking forward to your New Year's Eve show or call or even a celebration. And indeed, it shall be a celebration. What are you celebrating? You are celebrating not only the end of the year that has just passed and the beginning of the next, but you are celebrating the advent of a whole new life for yourselves moving forward. Yourselves as individuals and yourselves as a collective consciousness, always moving forward and learning from the past, but forgetting that past more and more because the past is no longer important to any of you. For that is the old story, the stories that have been told over and over and over and over. You need to forget those stories and move on into the perfect now and begin to think of it as the perfect now moment. We are ready for your questions if you have them.
I have a question.
Yes.
The different information sources that I've heard, and I think it's also been on this call, that there's supposed to be a gigantic surprise for everyone on this planet about something in the skies. And I just bought a book, audiobook called Project Bluebeam Exposed. And I'm pretty sure you probably won't be able to say yes or no, but I want to ask the question anyway. Is that going to be the gigantic surprise that will surprise everyone on the planet?
We will tell you this, dear one, that the Project Bluebeam has been in the works for quite some time. Those of the dark forces have been working this plan out to bring about changes that they want to happen in order to keep you from the changes that you want to happen. In other words, to keep you in the status quo, to keep you in a controlled state. So this Project Bluebeam has been known about, though, for quite some time by both sides, both the sides of the dark and both the sides of the light as well. And the sides of the light forces are not going to allow for this plan to take effect here. They may attempt to do so, but it will not be successful because those of the galactic family, they are also aware of this as they are part of this White Hat Alliance, you see, and they will do everything they can to interfere with those plans if they attempt to bring this forward. Think about this. The forces of darkness show their holograms in the sky, and people everywhere, are amazed by this, and some are fearful of this, and so on and so on. But the forces of light, those of the galactics, will not allow the fear to spread here. For what if they then truly showed themselves? You see? So the very act of bringing about this Project Bluebeam could be the very thing that brings about full disclosure, which those of the forces of darkness do not want, you see. So they will likely not move forward with this plan, except maybe in small circumstances here. That is how we can answer this. Perhaps Shoshana has more that can give here?
Well, we can share here. May we share, dear brother?
Sure, tell me what you know.
What I know, dear brother, is that Project Bluebeam has been dismantled. It is no longer. Namaste.
Very good. That is a quite a revelation there, no?
So I wasted my money on the book, huh?
We will add here, dear brother, that there are individuals that are not up to speed. They are writing about things that are no longer, because they do not have the information that you have and that we have. They do not know. They are giving information based on their discoveries of things that have long passed. This is the plight of written material, you see. This is often the case. So we do not think you wasted your money on the book. We think that you perhaps were attracted to it and wanted clarification, and that's how that works. However, we stand by our understanding and our knowledge that this Project Bluebeam is dismantled. It is no longer. Namaste.
Very good. Are there further questions here?
Greetings. I wanted to inquire about how or what the plan is to deal with, personalities that are demon-like on this planet. People that have, narcissistic or psychopathic personalities. Because, you know, it has as I contemplate my years on this planet, I realize that is most everyone are good people, but there are certain types of souls that are clearly more of a demonic nature, and we are kind of mixed up with them. It's almost like here on the planet you have angels, humans, and demons all playing together. And I feel that fixing the planet is simple if it was just angels and humans. But what do we do about the demons? How can we transition into a fifth dimensional vibration when these type of personalities that are very unlikely to change are with us? What is the plan for that? Thank you.
We will tell you that this is certainly the separation of the wheat from the chaff, as has been spoken of. It is the vibrational frequency that continues to increase, but more than the vibrational frequency, but consciousness that continues to increase. And as this consciousness continues to increase, and that vibrational frequency as well, then those that are not of that frequency will not be able to withstand the changes as they come, and they will depart this planet. However they do so will be up to their plan that they came in with, and to those of the forces of light that assist in this process to remove those ones that cannot be here in this vibration and continue to attempt to hold the vibration down, which they will not be allowed to do so. Okay? Shoshana, do you have something you
So we have a question for this one. May we ask our question, dear brother?
Yes.
Dear brother, what is your personal experience with this? This is an interesting question, so you must have a personal experience that would cause you to ask this.
Yes, it has been my observation with relatives um, and acquaintances that there are some type of personalities and they are just evil, or that they are very, they don't quite learn or assimilate um, goodness like others, and it just seems like we are we are mixed with not just humanoids and angels, that there are some entities and some people that are of a different, they are simply of a different consciousness, and they are not going to change or swap in one lifetime. So, I think it's interesting, and there must be a purpose for why we are mixed with them. But I was just wondering,
Well, we will
what was going to
answer.
happen.
We will answer
Thank
to
you.
you, dear, if we may. There, the here is the truth about this particular situation. You you can acknowledge and give power to those that are negative, that are you call demons. You can acknowledge them and give them power, which will allow them into your life, you see, into your circle. If you give them no power and no acknowledgement, they cannot encroach upon you. That is your power, you see. So, for example, we will give an example of the one known as Fauci. The one known as Fauci has been given much power through the acknowledgement of others. The others that acknowledge him and raise him up is the reason he has the power. He would have he would have no power if there was no acknowledgement, you see. So in your everyday life, in your movements of your life, you have the choice to give power to those that are negative, power to those that would harm you, permission to those that would harm you. So you must be very conscious and you must be very discreet about this and be conscious of those that might step into your circle and that you would deny them space, you see. You would deny them access to you. Now, that is the lesson. That is why they are here, so that you can acknowledge your own power. What we find here, all of you that are made in this likeness of your source, likeness of your God, that you do not know that you have this power. And there must be experiences in your life that will remind you of this power. And that is one of them, you see. There are many. But one big one is the demons, the evil, the sociopaths, those that are within your planet that will attempt to encroach upon you. This is your chance to acknowledge your own power and push them away. Does this make sense, dear brothers?
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Yes, namaste.
And we give an analogy here and go to your myth of the vampires and how when one is attempting to enter, you have a closed window. If you open the window in this myth of yours, a vampire can enter. Or you can say demons or whatever here as well. But if you keep the window closed, they have no access to you. So keep the windows closed for all of you.
We would like to add one more thing here, dear brother. May we add another thing?
Yes.
We will add that it is the same with the angel. It is the same with the humans. You must give them permission, you see. An angel cannot protect you unless you give them permission to protect you, that you have that consciousness, you see. Many do not. Many do not even know that they exist and do not give them permission. Once you give a light being permission to come into your circle and protect you, they are always there, you see. So it is the same. Once you give a human permission to enter your sphere, then they are there until you do not give them permission. That is how it works. Namaste.
There you go. Are there further questions here? No further questions?
I have a
Yes.
question.
Yes.
In regards to one of the things you talked about earlier about the Project Bluebeam. I was wondering, I heard through some channel that there's going to be an emergency broadcast system where they have control of our phones, and they're going to do a mass disclosure, just a mass thing, because I guess there's a lot of activity of people trying to thwart President Trump from getting inaugurated. But they're going to do a mass emergency broadcast system where they just disclose like crazy. Have you heard anything about that? Is that something in the future?
We
Near
will tell
future?
you. We will tell you, although we cannot give exact dates or time or anything of this nature, but we will tell you it is part of the plan. And whether it manifests or not is still up in the air, we will say here. But it is certainly a very strong potential and possibility that it shall occur in the times ahead here. Again, we cannot give date or time or even that it will happen, but it is very likely at this point that it could manifest here. And of course, it is the forces of light that are the ones that are behind this. So it will bring great disclosure, great truth coming forward if it is indeed manifested. Shoshana, do you have anything you add?
Well, we have a perspective that we might share if you wish for us to share, dear sister.
Yes, please.
Dear sister, there is a movement called the Great Awakening that you are witnessing. The Great Awakening is for those that have eyes to see and ears to hear and a heart to understand the movement, you see. So this is what is occurring, the Great Awakening. We promise you that there are more awake now on the planet than asleep. There has been an overtaking, a percentage increase greatly of those that are awake, you see. What the quote unquote white hats or those that watch over us have been given, the instruction that they have been given is to observe the organic process of the Great Awakening. And that as it proceeds, there is less and less and less need for a shock wave to occur because this is occurring organically. Now, we do not know if this will occur, but what we do know is that there are more and more people that are waking up to the truth, and that will support the movement, will support the change, you see. The things that you see on your news, on your mainstream news, are planted. It's a narrative that they are pushing out in hopes that you will change your mind and go back to sleep. But that is not going to happen. You cannot watch a news channel and go back to sleep. Once you are awake, you see. There is no going back. So once again, we will tell you that this great organic change that is occurring, this great awakening is happening quickly and will be sponsored by many, more than half, more than 70% of your world population. So do not be concerned. If they see a need to wake up the other 30%, then perhaps they will do it quickly. but we do not see that. We see this continuing as a free will experiment. Namaste.
Very good. And we are needing to release channel. We take one more question if there is one. Otherwise, we are ready to release. Nothing further? Then, Shoshana, do you have parting message?
We will say to be of good cheer, that all is happening and unfolding as planned, and that you must ride the wave, go with the flow, continue to open your eyes, to continue to open your ears and open your heart. As what will occur rapidly now in the ensuing years will be the golden age, will become the golden age, and you are a part of it. How exciting is that? Namaste.
Very good. And we say here, you have a saying, change is in the air. And we will say to embody those changes as they come forward. Shanti, peace be with you. Be the one.
This call is being recorded.
Okay, thank you. And I shall begin with the great divine director's decree. Children of the diamond heart, I enfold you in the golden flame of my love. I protect you by the armor of my power. I raise you by the hand of your own divinity. I bless you with the fullness of my light. I give you the scepter of your own dominion. I seal you in the eternal freedom of your ascension. In that ecstasy supreme, the presence of the diamond heart, I am. And so, beloved family, we are welcomed into this perfect moment. I ask you to take one deep cleansing breath as we begin. For this is the breath of life, the breath of love, the first and eternal gift from Source. Here now we focus our attention on the threefold flame within our heart. The golden flame in the center is our eternal connection to Source, activated with every heartbeat, and the golden thread that rises from it connects us to the central sun. See this golden flame grow and expand to encompass the entire physical form and all your higher mental bodies. The pink flame, which represents the divine aspect of Mother God, and the blue flame, which represents the divine aspect of Father God, come together in perfect harmony and balance, dancing together to create the violet flame. Picture the violet flame growing and expanding to encompass the entire physical form and all your higher mental bodies. As you picture this for yourself, know that you activate these energies within every human heart, rising up, raising up into perfect unity. Now, visualize yourself holding your arms out to your sides. This is the diameter of your tube of light, a beautiful, seamless pillar of white light which keeps you protected and insulated from this moment on. Visualize beloved Saint Germain and his violet flame inside your tube of light. Feel the love, the power, the purity all around you. Breathe it in. Visualize the violet flame outside your tube of light for added protection. We now call upon beloved Archangel Michael and his sword of blue flame, this brilliant blue and powerful sword of truth. Feel how it fits your hand
perfectly. Bring it to your heart chakra. Set your intention. Raise it up. Swing it around your head and down around your entire body and 2 times under your feet. Feel how the violet flame consumes and transmutes all these energies you have released. Feel the freedom you have achieved. We also ask the beloved Goddess of Purity to hold space in all these areas until our ascension process is complete. Now, take a moment. Look down your tube of light. It is bottomless. It continues down into Gaia, inner Earth, and connects you to the crystalline energetic structure of Mother Earth. Now, look above you. See your tube of light. It is never-ending, reaching high into the heavens, connecting you to the crystalline energetic structure above the Earth and onward to the galactic central sun. So now we say, thank you, beloved mighty I Am Presence, for this tube of light, which keeps me invisible, invincible, and invulnerable to all negative creation, and keeps me free now and forevermore until I am sealed in the eternal freedom of my ascension. And we thank thee. It is done by the power and might of 1,000 suns, for the light of God never fails. The light of God never fails. The light of God never fails. And the beloved mighty I Am Presence is that light.
So now, remaining in your tube of protective white light, focus a moment on your breathing as you take several deep cleansing breaths. Just focus on relaxing and letting go and becoming more and more centered within yourself, and just letting the outside world just drift away for a bit. Just focus on going within. Take a deep breath now, breathing in the light, and exhale out any tension, stress, negativity of any kind. Just let that go out gently with the exhalation of your breath. Take another deep breath now, breathing in the light, and exhale out any darkness. One more time, breathe in the light, and exhale out the darkness. Now, as we always do, put your attention in your etheric body and become aware of the 9 chakra centers that have become awakened and reawakened within all of you. And pay particular attention to both the alignment of those chakras and the intensity of each of the colors within the chakras. And know that this is all about bringing about balance. Balance to your physical body, your astral body, your etheric body, and all your higher bodies beyond that. So now focusing on the Earth Star chakra just below your feet, see that as a deep earth brown color, and know that this is your grounding point to the earth. It's not the root chakra as many have thought, but it is this Earth Star chakra below your feet, the grounding point to the earth, to Gaia. Now moving up to the root chakra, see that as a brilliant ruby red color. Bright, bright, brilliant ruby red. Into the next, orange. Brilliant, bright orange. To the solar plexus area. Bright, brilliant yellow as the sun. You can even picture a bright, brilliant sun right there. to the earth's or to the heart center, deep blue green. Picture a beautiful forest, blue-green forest. To the high heart center, magenta. To the throat area, sky blue. Picture a brilliant, bright blue sky. To the third eye, in the middle of the forehead, purple or indigo. And you can picture a beautiful night sky. And to the crown chakra at the top of the head, gold or violet or silver. And then the soul star chakra just above your head, pure, brilliant white. Now, as you focus on all of those chakras and their corresponding color, and again, the intensity of each of those colors, raising the intensity of each of the colors. And when you do that, you are raising the vibrational frequency within that chakra center, which then raises the vibrational frequency with the corresponding glandular function and raises the vibrational frequency of all of the cells in your body as well, and the organs in your body, and every part of your body. Every part of your body has a vibrational frequency, and when that vibrational frequency is reached or resonates, that part of the body is in balance. So if you focus on raising the vibrational frequency just with your mind, with your visualization, you can bring balance to your body. And when there is balance in your body, there are no diseases, no sicknesses, no health maladies whatsoever. Nothing can invade the body. Now, bringing all of the chakra centers together as one, merge them all into the soul star chakra above your head. Literally see, visualize each of the chakras coming together, one into the other. So the earth star chakra coming into the root chakra, and those two coming into the next one, and those three coming into the next one, and so on and so on and so on, all the way up to the soul star chakra, merging them and feeling the vibrational frequency or high vibrational frequency now within your soul star chakra, which is now your Merkaba light vehicle as well in your light body. And feel the vibration within your Merkaba light vehicle, within your light body. And begin to drift up, moving your conscious knowing self into that Merkaba. And feel yourself now rising up, leaving your physical body behind. Know that you are always connected to the physical form, but also get that sense of being separate from it, because you are not your physical body. Your physical body is just an avatar, just a vehicle of use for you in this lifetime. But in your astral and etheric body, this is your actual self, part of yourself, the parts of yourself. You in your light body now rise up into the sky, through the clouds, until you pass the Earth's atmosphere and become aware of the planets of the solar system, the solar sun, and all of the millions of ships that are out here, and get that sense of connecting with all of those ships, all of the consciousness within those ships, the consciousness of the ships themselves, as well as the beings that are in those ships. And feel the oneness as you do so. Feel that all of that consciousness that is out here is now within you, and you are within it. And as you look back down on the earth now, as you look back down on Gaia, I want you to separate the two vistas that you have. The one that is the third dimensional matrix. See that as you look down, see the everyday lives of people going about their business, going about their daily lives, and all of the machinery and the cars and the planes and all of that. Just see that as it is in your three-dimensional reality. A reality, though, that is an illusion. Because just as you can look at this now, you can transpose that image and see it now as a fifth dimensional expression. So on the one side, you see the third dimensional illusion. On the other side, you see now the fifth dimensional expression. And notice that this fifth dimensional expression, though, is in a change position all the time. It is constantly changing. It is changing based on the collective consciousness. So as you focus on this now, focus on how you would want to see a fifth dimensional expression, how you would create this new life for yourself. And as you create this new life for yourself, you are creating it for the collective as well. For all of the collective consciousnesses coming together will create and are creating this new reality which is the fifth dimensional and beyond expression. So in this now, you might see brilliant colors in the sky. You will see beautiful plants and flowers blooming everywhere, and forests as far as the eyes can see, not broken up by human condition. Pristine air, feel the air. The clear, crisp air. Most importantly, feel the higher consciousness, the love that is spreading everywhere. As more and more people become aware of truly who they are, that they are the creator within themselves, and that just as they as a collective created the third dimensional expression, now they and you can create the fifth dimensional and beyond expression. Create it however you want it to be, whatever you want. Think it, believe it, and it will become that. So perhaps you might be seeing beings from beyond the stars landing on the earth everywhere. Full disclosure. Whatever it is in your creation, know that as you create it in this moment right now, you are beginning the process of bringing that into creation at a time into the future. But know that in the fifth dimensional expression, past, present, and future are all one. So time becomes more and more irrelevant. And only the perfect now is left. Now, allow yourselves to begin to be drawn back to your physical body. Come back in your Merkaba light vehicle, in your light body. Merge back in your astral etheric light body back into the physical. Come back in gently. But feel the higher vibrational frequency throughout your body. Your cells, your cellular structure being alive, vibrating higher and higher. Electrical impulses, electricity running through your body, vibrating through your entire body. All the parts of your body alive, this higher vibrational frequency, even with electrical charges flowing through your body. And allow yourselves now to come back into a complete state of consciousness and circulation, fully revitalized and refreshed.